Were the original Guardians of the Globe really that weak? Hell no. It's just that Nolan is so cracked he made them look weak. Without him in the picture, these guys were more than enough to protect the planet. Let's take a look at what they could actually do. 1. Immortal. First up, the Immortal. This guy literally cannot die. His powers were granted by a higher dimensional being. Even if you rip him into tiny pieces, as long as you stitch the parts back together, he's coming back to life. But it comes with a catch. He feels every ounce of agony during death and can never forget it. Plus, the sheer loneliness of living forever is something a normal person couldn't handle. His power set is basically a light version of Nolan's. In any other fight, he's invincible, but his opponent had to be Omni-Man. 2. Red Rush. Then we have Red Rush. His thing is pure, unadulterated speed. When everyone else was still processing that Nolan had turned on them, he was already moving, shoving Immortal out of the way. But despite that speed, Nolan is just on another level. Once Nolan caught him, he popped his head like a giant zit. 3. Darkwing. Look at the fit. You already know what his deal is. Same suit, same human body, but he definitely didn't have the Batman brain. Instead of running when he saw Nolan, he basically went on a suicide mission, trying to test if his skull was harder than the concrete floor. 4. War Woman. War Woman is basically a glass cannon version of Wonder Woman. Insane offense, zero defense. She was actually the only one to draw real blood, one swing of her mace, and even Nolan was hurting. But her durability is only slightly above a regular human's. Against Nolan, it only took one move for him to snap her neck like a twig. 5. Martian Man. His power is elasticity and shape-shifting, but he's got one fatal flaw. Whenever he transforms, he exposes his red core. If that core gets crushed, it's game over. He actually managed to restrain Nolan for a bit, but Nolan spotted the weak point and ended him right then and there. 6. Aquarius. This guy was honestly kind of a joke. He's the Aquaman knockoff, but all he does is spray water. He's always the last one to show up to the fight, too. Nolan ended his career by hammering his head into a pulp. 7. Green Ghost. She was arguably the most dangerous of the bunch because she can go intangible and use mental attacks. She could have easily stalled Nolan by staying in her ghost form, but her mental game was too weak. She panicked, and the second she faltered, Nolan seized the opening and put a hand through her skull.